What is the best financial advice you would give people in their 20s today? Can I ask how much you make a year? Any advice you would give someone that doesn't want to go to college? Yo, it's Michael Joel here, and today we're going to ask people some financial advice to start the video. What is the best financial advice you would give people in their 20s today?
In their 20s?
Yes.
To withstand the pressures to spend beyond your means. I think there's an increasing culture of people wanting stuff without realizing whether they can afford it or not.
You gotta have a stable job. You have to invest. You can't just rely on your job. You have to invest in crypto or real estates, especially when the inflation is coming up.
Minimize your debt.
Okay.
It's really easy to get credit, but you can be given too much.
Gotcha.
And so be careful about that. And own your home as soon as you can.
What career or industry would you recommend them to go into? People that are in high school about to graduate, they don't want to go to college.
It's hard to say because it really depends on the person.
Right.
It depends on what they have passion about, what they want to do. I've always told my kids that, I can't tell you what you should do.
Right.
You got to figure that out yourself. And it's got to be something that means a lot to you.
What did you decide to pursue a career in?
I'm a banker.
Banker?
I work
Okay.
at Bank of America. Yeah.
Can I ask how much you make a year?
Between $300,000 and $400,000.
Awesome. Amazing. How long have you been in the banking industry?
40-something years.
Okay, so basically your whole life?
Since I got out of college, yeah.
Awesome. What path to increasing their income would you recommend? Even younger, they're getting out of high school, they don't necessarily want to go to college. What would you recommend?
Two things. One is don't rush it.
Okay.
I remember when I was at university back in the UK and I was like 19, 20 and I was like, right, get this done, get out there, start earning money because you think 20 is old and you realise it's really not that old.
Right.
So you've got plenty of time to just kind of do your thing and then the thing that's right for you will hopefully come. It doesn't have to come right there and then. It might come at 18, might come at 25, might come at 30. The second thing I'd say is, it's a bit of a cliche, a lot of people say it, but it's true, is do what you want to do, not just what you think is going to earn the most money. Because if you do what you want to do, you're going to be better at it and you're going to end up earning money anyway.
What did you decide to pursue a career in?
I lived in France for a couple of years, just like skiing, and then on the west coast,
Nice.
just enjoying myself in my mid-20s. And then I met a guy who introduced me to a company in the Netherlands that made sports equipment.
Okay.
And they were looking for a UK distributor. That was like 16 years ago, and I started my business from that.
Is it like a solopreneur sort of thing, or do you have a team around you?
It's just me because it's all kind of outsourced and automated, so all my stock and everything is processed for me. So it means I can kind of come to places like this and
Nice.
and just.
Oh, so you're just visiting?
Well, I was here for the golf trade show a few days
Gotcha.
ago. And I
Okay.
just kind of thought I'd stay for a bit and enjoy the sun. It's pretty chilly back in the UK.
Yeah. I have some friends in the UK and they always complain about the weather, especially in London.
Yeah.
Can I ask how much you make a year doing that? Or
I'll tell you what. I mean, so the last couple of years have been quite challenging. The last year I turned over about £500,000, so
Amazing.
I lost at about $60,000.
Okay. Are you investing in crypto or real estate right now?
Yes, sir.
What do you think of the real estate market there right now?
It's late. It's not too late.
Not too late?
But
Okay.
if you wait, you're wasting time. If
Gotcha.
you invested long time ago, W for you. But right now, it's not too late.
So someone like me, I make barely $45K a year. What would you recommend for people like me that want to increase their income? Industries, careers?
I would recommend something if you have free more time. Now also there is a lot of money in making money online.
Can I ask your name, age, and what you do for a living?
My name's Wayne. I'm 32 years old, and I work I'm a data analytics professional.
Nice. How did you get into that?
So I went to school for finance, but I realized that I like to help companies make decisions and help find ways for decision making to be amplified in companies and even small businesses as well. So
Is it something that geared towards your personality where you're always an analytical person and numbers driven? Or
yeah, I've always been good at math, and I
Okay.
realized that that's something that I needed to maximize on. So I went from wanting to be an architect towards
Nice.
realizing that I can maximize my skill sets in helping in data analytics. And so
Gotcha. What advice do you have to someone that's trying to get into data analytics?
I would highly recommend them to, one, make sure that they have an understanding that they like math or even like statistics and probability, because that's majority of what you're going to do. It's a more logical role, so you're constantly finding problems, and you have to have the patience to be able to grow in that field, because it's easy to quit. Yeah, so I do a lot of coding now, but I mean, it's a lot of coding, a lot of statistics, and so I would say focus on those skill sets, and you'll go far in that field.
Gotcha. Can I ask how much you make a year?
Currently I'm over 6 figures. So.
Nice. Can I ask your name, age, and what do you do for a living?
Perfect. My name's Dwayne, and I'm 29 years old, and I actually own a company called the Arc Network Group.
Nice. Yeah. What kind of like industry is that?
Tech, technically, but networking. So what we do is we help bridge the gap between entrepreneurs and their business goals. So we work in your business while you work on your business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, how did you get into that? How did you start that?
I actually started this when I was in college. So
okay.
I'm originally from Kentucky, so I started this 3 years ago.
Kentucky.
Me and a buddy of mine was having problems of pretty much getting jobs.
Oh, right.
So it was like, hey, the generational gap was just so hard, and we realized the next generation didn't want us to have the same things or wanted us to, really push. And we wasn't looking to do that.
Okay.
So pretty much building our own. That's kind
Gotcha.
of how that started. But he dropped out. So.
Oh, so it's not all you?
Out of the business.
Gotcha.
So now it's all me. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask how much you make a living doing this right now?
I would say, you know what?
Range.
I'll say 100K minimum.
Okay. Awesome.
Minimum. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Minimum.
What advice do you have to someone that's trying to get into that, like sort of like field, start their own business?
You got it. Don't be nervous. Connect with people. You don't have all the tools, but connect with people. The biggest thing you can do is connect with people. Connect with people. That's all I would tell them. Connect.
What would you recommend to connect with people in a genuine way?
You know what? A lot of us ask, how your day is,
right.
but really don't mean it. Don't
That's
ask that
so
question.
True.
Stop
so
asking
true.
that question.
Yeah.
Ask a different question than that. Anything else besides that? Favorite color, what did you eat today is a really good one. What did you eat today? It's like, okay, because people think like, damn, someone just asked me, what did I eat today?
Yeah. What did you eat today?
Yeah, so actually, that's funny. I'm actually going to...
You're about to eat?
Sugar cookies, right? That's the only thing I had today right now.
Hey, that's what's up. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nah, you're good, you're good.
But yeah, I would say connect with people and stop asking them how their day was, because nobody really cares. And they're going to give a general answer. Ask them, what did they eat today?
I like that, man. Today, I don't think we haven't had lunch. We ate we made like homemade egg sandwiches.
Okay.
Right, so that's pretty much it. Keeping it cheap, frugal.
Okay, nice.
Shout out to Graham Stephan.
What's up, you guys? It's Graham here.
I like that. So what made you get into this?
Man, hating my job, really.
Hating your job. So what do you do now?
Right now, customer service, customer success to make it fancier.
How can you not relate to people? You work in customer service.
Sometimes people are, when you're in customer service, so like, I do relate to people and I love connecting, but like, I feel like when I'm not like on like this right now, I find it harder to like, just approach people like randomly. What do you think based on what I've just said?
I know, right? I would say, just up your level of confidence. You already have it. You're already there. Just be more confident. You already just step into it. You're like teeter-tottering back and forth out of it.
Yeah, literally what she says.
Yeah.
What's the best financial advice you would give people in their 20s right now who want to make a lot of money?
I would say consider that compounding is super important. So don't think about the big quick schemes that everybody's promoting on social media. Just have a consistent amount of money that you're investing over time and allow that to compound and utilize interest and things of that nature.
Awesome. What did you decide to pursue a career in?
I'm an entrepreneur, so I have a couple of businesses that I run. I have a clothing business, I have a car rental business, and then just a whole bunch of stuff. Working for myself, I couldn't really punch the clock personally.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to get out my 9 to 5 myself.
You just gotta take that leap, bro.
Man, I need to save up first, so
I feel it. Yeah.
Sure. How much money do you suggest people like myself should save up before they make that leap?
So I can't really give advice on that because I just
went for it?
out. Yeah, since I was young, I've always been hustling and been an entrepreneur. So I knew once I finished playing football and once I got out of school, I was going to take the leap. So I'm young. Any mistakes that I make are just lessons for the future. So that's ultimately how I viewed it.
Gotcha. So I'm assuming you had a dream of doing football, but you noticed that wasn't the track, or?
Yeah, football is my love and my passion, but I knew it wasn't the end of the road for me. I knew it was just a vehicle to allow me to be exposed to other people, things, and places. So that's ultimately what I do.
Can I ask how much you make a year?
So my car rental business, probably monthly, it'll make anywhere from 8 to 12,000. Then I have my clothing line, which it varies. It'll make anywhere from 100,000 to 250, and it's growing every year. And then I have my nonprofit, and then I have just a lot of different companies.
Amazing,
so I don't
man.
really
You
keep
seem
track of
very
it.
busy.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I ask your age?
I'm about to be 25.
Amazing, man. The car rental, is that Turo or?
Exactly. So peer-to-peer car sharing. So buy a car and then pay the note off and then profit on top of that as well.
I was actually looking to start. I only have a You think that's a good car
That's
to
a
start
money
with?
maker. That's
really?
Yeah, everybody thinks that buying like the nice fancy cars is what makes you money, but like those economy cars will always get booked because people need to do Uber Eats, people need to do Turo, people need to do like ride sharing, car sharing. So like those are the cars that will always get booked, and you'll make consistent money. And then you allow those cars to then buy you the nicer, the Teslas and the Mercedes-Benz and stuff like that. So
awesome.
That's how you got to
What percentage of income do you recommend people like save right now? Let's say they're making 45K to 60K.
I would say it's different for everybody. So I try to just focus on like my basic means, like how I want to like live, pay all my bills, and then like maybe a couple of leisure things on the side, and then just save the rest, honestly. So,
gotcha. So avoid any like bad spending habits in general.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we all have lives to live and we want to enjoy stuff, but like there's a difference between enjoyment and overindulgence. So I would just say consider that.
Damn, man, it's very inspirational just hearing your
I
story. Thank you. What was your name?
Ike.
Ike. I'm
What's your
Michael.
name?
Michael, yeah.
I definitely gotta get your social media.
For sure. Yeah.
The right person.
Yes, sir.
Like, this is the right person.